Woohoo! Welcome back to Big Herb the Nerd and its brand new challenge save for FM20 as we take on the Bottom at Christmas Challenge, the yearly event that is me wearing my Santa top, pretending to be Father Christmas and saving some poor team from relegation. Interestingly, this year we got the same team as last year and I'm kind of down with that. We got Crystal Palace again. Crystal Palace is the closest we've come in like the 3 years of doing this challenge to actually saving the team. Interestingly as well, Big Sam was brought in on the 1st of December to try and fix him. I've come in 20 days later and kicked him out of his job. So we're definitely doing a Big Sam-esque job here. Crystal Palace have today confirmed the appointment of Big Herb as the club's new manager. Herb's men? That sounds weird. I want to pull on 13 league games without a win, and the relegation candidates find themselves in 20th place in the Premier League. Crystal Palace have lost 4 of their last 5 games in the league. Yikes. Still got Zaha. Benteke in there. Max Mayer's there as well. Pusetto. Milinovic is there as well. Defence, maybe got Cahill in defence though. It's not a bad team. This is exactly what I thought last time though, until... I tell you, it was a bad team. At the moment, we don't really care about this plan. It's all about surviving from relegation. So we take over from Sam Allardyce, who we've unfortunately kicked out of a job. Sorry, Big Sam, mate, but this is my Bottom of Christmas challenge, not yours. So let's have a look at the schedule then. This is, they won all their friendlies. They've beat Brighton, they've beat Tottenham, and that's it. Drawn with City, drawn with Watford, lost every other game 2-0. They've lost by 1 or 2 goals every time. A lot of it's just they're not scoring here, are they? I think just 1-0 to United, 3-0 to Liverpool, but that's to be 1-0 to Wolves, 1-0 to Villa. So struggling to score goals. Interesting. We start our first game, Boxing Day against Burnley at home on TV. So we've got Burnley, Bournemouth, Everton, Forest Green FA Cup. We'll try and ignore that before we have Arsenal. Boo, Arsenal. After just what happened in the last save. Burnley again. Okay, so we've got like a nice run. Newcastle in 19th. Man City, Leicester, Liverpool, Man United. So by the time it gets to February, we need to be creeping our way out of the relegation zone. Oh, although we've only got 8 points. Wow, this could be a difficult one. Yeah, we're 8 points away from safety at the moment. That's a big gap to make up. So today's episode, we're going to have a look at the team, have a look at what we have available to us, what we should be doing. Oh, we've got a youth intake. Just accept that vision. I don't care about the vision. Seeing what we have available, seeing what the team are like, what they're good at, what they're bad at, and then having a little think about the formation that we will play in, who we're going to play in the different positions before getting into our first game next year. Normally we do 2 games per episode and play all the way through. We'll skip some of them out and we'll continue with the 1 game an episode because I quite like it. It works quite well. So we'll do every other game pretty much. We'll pick the big ones that mean stuff. We might miss some of the big games against the big clubs because they're going to be painful. So looking at the squad then, what have we got? Well, good, we've still got Zaha right before the January transfer window opens and he probably goes for a lot of money, right? Who's he wanted by? Zaha is wanted by Arsenal. Funny enough, and Gangzol. So we could think about selling him. His finishing's not great. I'd rather play him out wide. The long shots are terrible though. Or maybe in a 2-striker system. We've got Benteke, brilliant. Connor Whitman. Okay, we don't really have strikers. That's the problem. Jordan Ayew though, not terrible. Mayer, I quite like Mayer. He was good last time. Maximilian Mayer could be good in the middle though. No, not so good in the middle. Okay. Wide, Pusetto, he's a right winger. We've got Townsend. So we do have Townsend, who's still quick. His finishing's not great. He is a winger, isn't he? We do have Townsend and we do have Zaha. So if we can fix the striker problem, that's not so bad. Midfield, yep, Karamasa, AP, Milinovic. Ball winning midfield, that's good as well. MacArthur's there. We could play with the DMs if we wanted to. MacArthur does play. He's midfield centre, but he could play deep if he wanted to. That gives us some backup. And then we got Van Aanholt, who's not bad. Joel Ward, wing back. Okay, Cahill. We've got Scott Down. We've got James Tompkins. We do have enough to go 5 at the back, right? But I don't want to lose attacking players. So maybe we play a little bit of a 4-2-3-1. Hold the back line. Maybe then do something with the midfield too. We could have one dropping deeper, one in front. Could go for the flying V and have 2 central midfielders, but then we lose out on MacArthur, who looks quite good. He's footed as well. And then up top. Okay, so we've got enough players. That's good. If we lose Zaha, we'll have to go out and spend. We'll definitely need a striker. Let's have a look at the assistant report then. What we're good at. We're good at heading. Right, let's just pump the ball long then. Jumping, which is fine. Whilst using the 4-5-1. That's kind of what we're going to go for though. More like. We've impressed going forward against 4-2-3-1. I mean, I don't see how this is good because we've not lost one in like 13 games or something silly. Good youth prospects are strong. Goalkeeper depth. Okay, Joel Ward's good. Van Aanholt's good. Sarko's good. Yeah, okay. Markin's okay. Okay, defensively, we seem like we might be alright. We're bad at crossing, long shots. Okay, passing. Oh my god. Anticipation's bad. That's the goalie though, isn't it? No flair. No acceleration. Oh my god, we're not good here. We're not getting enough goals. We're over the wage budget. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, let's have a look at potential then. All positions. See if there's anyone that comes through that we should be looking at. Okay, so Passetto does have good potential. He's 24. He looks alright. Other than that, no. Sorlath, I think has scored quite a lot out on loan. I wonder if he is available to be brought back. Can we? No, we can't recall from loan, but we might be able to when we get into the transfer period. Other than that, no. Redeveld, DM. Okay, he might be worth looking at as well. Playing in this centre position. No one really screaming out though. Okay. So let's have a look at the tactics then. What are they going to get? He's saying wing play. Looks to get quality crosses in. We're not very good at crosses. Route 1. Direct counter-attack. Oh, we got Sammy Lee still in as the assistant. Of course, Sammy Lee, big Sam's right-hand man, wants us to play Route 1 football. Route 1 football, direct counter-attack. But I do think a direct counter-attack will work for us. Use the pace we've got out wide. So choose a formation. We don't want a 4-4-1-1, no. Oh, we could do, but no. I think that might be better for us. And play Meyer in the middle. We'll have a look. Let's confirm this. Let's have a look at Maximilian Meyer. As a player. So if he plays in here, it's advanced playmaker. His finishing is quite good though. Okay, here we are. Back with the formation. So we're going to try a few things. We've got this. We're going to load up 2 tactics. This will be the crux of it. Playing with, I've got a no-nonsense centre-back at the back. I might just change it to a standard defender. I don't, do we want a wing-back on the side? I feel like we actually just want full-backs and wing-backs on defend. But yes, I like where this is going to go. So at the back, a defensive back 4. Milenovic there in the ball-winning midfielder slot is defend as well. Karamarasa in the box-to-box with Meyer in an AP. We have actually a lot of central midfielders. We've got MacArthur, McCarthy, Wickman that can knock around in those positions as well if need be, although he's more of a striker. We have a lot of injuries. Joel Ward's out at the moment. Scott Dan's out. James Tompkins out. And Martin Kelly. Meaning we're missing quite a few defenders, which could have been a reason they've had so many problems at the club. Coyote is going to sit out for now. We're going to go with Hennessy to start. We may flick around the goalies for a bit. He's played 6, let in 10. Guata is the other one that normally would play, isn't it? But he's played 12, let in 22. So, I mean, none of them are going that well, the goalies, are they? Let's be honest. Stephen Henderson? You've not played any. Probably good, though. So that's what we're going to go with. That's then gives us the option, what we will do once we've played a few games, got used to it, to then be able to step these guys up and play a 4-2-3-1. So we can flick if we are wanting to attack a little bit more and have the AP on support or the ball midfielder, or again, we can just drop back depending on what's going on. So if we need a bit more defensive, we can sit defensive. If we want a slightly more attacking, we go slightly more attacking. So we'll see how this works. I'm going to save this down. There'll be 2 tactics to flick between, and we'll be back for tomorrow's episode to start against Burnley. 2 days to learn this. We have 2 formations set. We're essentially going to play cautious with more direct passing, slightly quicker tempo to try and catch them out. We're going to make sure we regroup when we lose the ball, but counter when we get it. Distribute quickly and distribute to those fullbacks. Might push it through to the playmakers, not sure yet. And then when we're defending, we're going to defend on a standard line. We could go slightly deep on the line. Lower line of engagement as well to kind of push forward. Sit deep, get the ball, and then spring attacks using the fast guys out wide to drive that attack forward. And then box to boxes and APs getting in behind if required. So we'll see how they work. We're not going to go too hard in on the tackling or the pressing. We want them to try and hold the position and win the ball and see where we go from there. We will see within the first few games whether this works or doesn't work, but it should suit the guys we've got. Our worry will be any further injuries because we don't have much in the wide areas. We have a lot of DMs, hell of a lot of DMs, not a lot of anything else. So yes, we'll create some more tactics. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll start the bottom of Christmas challenge with a game against Burnley. If you are hyped for the series and the challenge, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you are, make sure you go and check out the guide series. Go and check out the Aston Villa, the Arsenal, and the Real Madrid saves as well. And I'll see you back next time to start this challenge. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.